we will start in a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to shift side to side, to roll the shoulders forward and back in circles. Make sure that you feel your sitting bones grounded on the earth or a bolster or block beneath you. Take deep breaths, and with an inhale, extend the arms high overhead. As you exhale, bring the palms together into the heart center. Inhale, sweep arms high, lift up. Exhale, draw the palms towards your heart. One more time, inhale, sweeping the arms high, reach up, and exhale, palms to heart center. We'll pause here, taking a moment to set an intention for your class, giving it purpose and meaning in your life. Taking deep breaths as you do so. Exhale, release the hands towards the legs and start to blink open the eyes. Release the right hand towards the earth, and with an inhale, extend the left arm high overhead, taking a side bend. Big breath in, expand chest and heart space. As you exhale, maybe walk the right hand forward, bending deeper into that elbow to access that side opening. Inhale, we'll change sides. Exhale, left hand to the earth. As you breathe in, right arm extends high overhead. Again, lift open, spread the heart wide, and as you exhale, maybe deepen into that side bend. Feeling the extension through right side body. Inhale, come up to seated. As you exhale, bring the fingertips behind you, lift the heart, draw shoulder blades and elbows towards each other, and take a few breaths in this gentle heart opener, keeping the chin parallel to the earth. Inhale, come up to seated. And as you exhale, we'll start to make our way into tabletop, onto hands and knees. Knees are hips width apart, palms are shoulder width apart. And with an inhale, let the belly drop, chest lift. For cow tilt, exhale, round the upper back for cat tilt. Flowing between these two poses, inhale, gentle arch. Exhale, round the back, hug navel to spine. Inhale to cow pose, really feel the heart space open, and as you exhale, press up into cat. We'll take a few hip circles next, so as you inhale, swing the hips over towards one side and back to the heels, and inhale forward to the other side. And then change directions on those hip circles for 3 breaths, 3 rotations. Good, then coming back into tabletop. We're going to walk the hands forward, release the forehead to the earth, but keep the sitting bones stacked over knees for puppy pose, just letting the chest drop down towards the earth and soften and settle. Breathe here. We'll come up into downward facing dog next, so set up the palms, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Extending the legs long, there can be a slight bend in the knees, especially for this first downward facing dog. Draw shoulders away from the ears. Find your breath and take any movements that feel good in this pose, maybe pedaling out the legs or just staying in stillness. With an inhale, extend the right leg up overhead, bend the knee, and take wide circles with that right hip. So it's like you were drawing circles with the knee in one direction, and then change directions, taking a few circles on the opposite direction. Release right foot to the earth and step it through right foot to right hand. We're going to lower left knee towards the ground. Walk the hands over towards the left and swing your back foot towards the right outside edge of the mat. We're going to take circles here with the hips in one direction and then change directions. So starting to access that right hip a little bit deeper. Make sure you feel comfortable and you're taking it to a depth that works for you. We'll come back into downward facing dog, and with an inhale, extend the left leg high, bend the knee, take wide circles with the left hip now. Trying to keep that right heel grounded down towards the earth. And then change directions on those circles for 3. As you exhale, step through left foot to left hand, lowering right knee. Swing that back foot over towards the outside edge of the left edge of the mat. And take circles here on the left side. Taking 3 in one direction and 3 in the other. As you're ready, make your way back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. We're going to take 3 breaths in plank. So extend out through the body, press into the palms, keep the core engaged, the hips lifted, shoulder height, and then reach through crown of head, press back through the heels in opposite directions. Big breath in, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg extends. Exhale, step through. Lower left knee to the earth, and on your inhale, just come up into a low lunge, bringing the hands to the front knee. When you're ready, tuck back toes under, extend all the way up, lifting the back knee off the earth for a high lunge. Get grounded, and then inhale, straighten the front leg, reach the arms high. As you exhale, lunge back down and sweep the arms towards the earth. Inhale, reach high, straighten front leg. Exhale, sweep it down and lunge. One more time, inhale. And exhale, just reach the arms up with your inhale, staying in the lunge, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg extends on the inhale. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step it through, left foot to left hand. Low lunge, bring the hands to the front knee. And then with your next breath, tuck back toes under, lift right knee off the earth, and extend the arms up overhead. Again, feel grounded, stable through the feet. And with an inhale, we'll go into that flow. Straighten front leg, reach high. Exhale, sweep and lunge. Inhale, reach. Straighten, exhale, lunge and lower. One more time, inhale and exhale. Stay in the lunge now. With your inhale, extend the arms up overhead. As you exhale, make your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to shift forward into plank pose. And then with your exhale, take chaturanga, modifying with the knees on the earth if that works for you. And then straighten the arms, coming into a cobra, hugging navel to spine. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. We're going to take 3 or so breaths here in down dog just to get regrounded, reconnected to breath. Make sure the neck is soft, jaw is relaxed. And then with an inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and walk to the top of the mat as you exhale. Halfway lift, bring the hands to a block or to the shins, lengthen spine, and as you exhale, fold back down. Again, inhale, extend and lengthen, and exhale, fold, release down. One more time, inhale, really getting the length in the spine, and exhale, releasing down. We're going to pause here in a ragdoll fold. So grab opposite elbows, just let the head and neck hang, the knees are bent deeply and comfortably, and the belly is soft. Breathe here, in and out. And then we're going to come into chair pose. So walk the feet in so big toes touch. Bend the knees, reach the arms up overhead. Shift the weight back into the heels and lengthen your tailbone towards the earth. Make sure your shoulders are drawn back away from the ears. We're going to take another breath or two here, getting as deep as is comfortable for you. Sitting lower with your exhales. Breathe in, extend the legs, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Knees can be on or off the mat. Rising up with your inhale for a cobra, and down dog with your exhale. Right leg extends, inhale. Step it through, exhale. Rise up to warrior one. Ground your left heel to the earth and extend the arms up overhead. Feet are wide across the mat, east to west. Nice stable stance. Back heel is planted firmly. We're going to flow here with the breath, similar to what we did in lunge. So inhale, straighten the front leg, reach high. Exhale, lunge in the front knee, and bring the hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, lunge, lower the palms. One more time, inhale. And exhale. A little bit of a different flow. Reach the arms forward, body's at a 45-degree angle. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Reach high with the inhale, lengthening the spine, and exhale, palms to heart. Inhale, reach forward, 45-degree with torso. Exhale, just sweep the arms. Rise all the way up. Inhale, straightening front leg, and exhale, hands into heart. Again, inhale, angle the spine forward, reach hands, exhale, sweep them back, and then come all the way up to standing, and exhale, hands to heart. Good, palms to the earth. We're gonna make our way back into down dog, change sides, left leg lifts, inhale, step it through, exhale. Warrior one, ground down through the back heel, rise up with a big breath in, get stable and steady, take your time, find your breath, and then lengthen the front leg. Inhale, reach high, exhale, lunge and lower. Inhale, reach, exhale, lunge, bring hands to heart. One more time, inhale, reach high, straightening front leg, exhale, hands to heart. Now extend the spine forward, reach arms up overhead, 45 degrees. Exhale, sweep arms back. Inhale, reach high, straighten front leg, and exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, reach forward, arms extend overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Rise with an inhale, and exhale, hands to heart. One more time, angle the spine forward, sweep arms, inhale, sweep them back, exhale, rise high, inhale, and exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we're gonna make our way back into down dog. So with an exhale, step it back. Get grounded here. On an inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and as you exhale, walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift with the inhale, and as you exhale, fold, rising up to standing with a big breath in, and exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to step the left foot all the way back, coming into goddess pose. So you have a nice wide stance. Knees are angled out over the toes. Toes are facing same direction as kneecaps. Get nice and deep here. With an inhale, extend the arms high, straighten the legs. Exhale, lunge in both legs and sweep the arms down. Inhale, rise and lift arms. Exhale, lower and sweep down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs, pivot the right foot forward, left foot spins so it's parallel to the short edge of the mat, coming into warrior two on the right side. Arms extend out, shoulder height, and have a nice bend in that front knee. Right kneecap traces straight forward over the second toe. Inhale, extend right arm, and then lower elbow to knee as you lift left arm overhead for side angle. Find length in the spine as you inhale, openness in the heart, and as you exhale, spiral the chest to the sky. Rise up with your inhale, warrior two. Pivot the feet, taking warrior two on the left toes face forward, right foot's parallel to back edge of mat. Take a breath, get grounded, shoulders draw down, nice lunge in that front leg. Coming into side angle next. As you inhale, extend through the left arm. Exhale, elbow to knee, right arm extends overhead here. A long straight line from back foot to top hand. Take a nice breath in, lengthen spine, and as you exhale, feel the heart spiral open towards the sky. Inhale, come up into warrior two. Pivot back, coming into goddess. Knees face out, hips are open, toes face same direction as knees. Good. And then go deep here. Extend the arms out in opposite directions. We're going to hold for 2 to 3 breaths. Stay with it. Weight is in the heels. Heart is soft. Jaw especially is soft. And then straighten the legs with your inhale. Pivot the toes so the feet are parallel. And with your exhale, fold into a prasarita lunge. Legs straight. Hands can go to the earth or to the ankles. Let the head and neck hang and relax here. Maybe bringing the weight slightly forward into the balls of the feet, extending through the backs of the legs. Bring the hands to the earth, walking them over towards the left foot, lunging on the left side, extending the right leg long and pivoting the toes up towards the sky. This is Skandasana lunge here. Make sure the spine is nice and straight. As you inhale, shift, lifting the hips, changing sides, squatting on the right leg and extending the left leg long, flexing toes up towards the sky. Getting a nice opening through the inner left thigh. We're going to change sides. Inhale to the left foot, extend right leg long, and then inhale, lift hips, and exhale to the right leg. Good. Changing sides one more time. Inhale. And this time as you exhale, start to walk the hands over towards that right foot, folding slightly here, getting deeper into the stretch. Take a breath. And then change sides again. Inhale, lift hips. Exhale, straightening the left leg and folding, walking the hands towards the left. It doesn't have to be super deep, just getting a little bit of an extra opening here. With an inhale, lift the hips, pivot over that right leg and step forward to fold. Halfway lift with the inhale, exhale, release it back down. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Really feel the spine traction out of the hips. And as you exhale, take a ragdoll fold, grabbing opposite elbows. Releasing head and neck, and returning to breath. If it feels good, maybe sway side to side gently. And then with your inhale, we're going to make our way up to standing, arms extend high, and exhale, hands into heart. Take a moment in Tadasana to get grounded. Feet are stacked underneath the hips, toes spread wide. And then draw the shoulders down away from the ears, palms face forward, taking a breath here just to feel the stability in your legs and feet. We're going to come into a bit of a flow in just a moment, lifting up onto the toes and then settling back onto the heels just to work on our balance. So with an inhale, we're going to lift high up onto the tiptoes. And as you exhale, settle back, rocking onto the heels and just lift the toes towards knees. Inhale up onto the tiptoes, exhale, rocking back, lift toes. One more time, inhale, heels lift, exhale, toes lift. On an inhale, ground through the right foot, hug left knee up towards chest, arms lift. As you exhale, sweep the arms back, extend left leg out behind you for warrior 3. Inhale, lift up, knee hugs in. Exhale, sweep back, warrior 3. Again, inhale, rising up. Exhale, sweep it back into warrior 3 and hold. Really extend out through left foot. Reach through the heart, forward in front of you. Feel the balance, your right foot navigating change, finding balance. And then inhale, come up, lift left foot in, and exhale, step left foot down. Changing sides, inhale, right knee hugs in, arms lift. Exhale, sweep back, extend right leg out behind you. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, warrior 3, sweep it back. Again, inhale, arms extend, right knee hugs in. Exhale, right leg sweeps back, arms behind you, palms face towards the earth. Heart is open. Right toes are flexed and pointing towards the earth, extending out through the heel. Find your balance and then inhale, rise up, and exhale, come to standing. Good. Get grounded, close the eyes, and take a breath just to feel the balancing, the muscles working to keep you steady and grounded. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, come into fold. Halfway lift with the inhale, and with your exhale, make your way back into downward facing dog. We're going to lower into child's pose now for several breaths, just taking the knees nice and wide, releasing the forehead to the earth. Taking several breaths here, listening to the sound of the breath, helping keep you focused, your mind present. And just let your body soften around this pose. Let go of effort. We're going to come up to seated with an inhale, rise, cross the legs, sit back, and then extend the legs out in front of you wide. We're going to take a wide fold here. Flex the toes towards your knees. We're going to start with the hands tented behind the hips, lifting through the heart, just getting that extension through the front of the body, finding that openness. With an exhale, you have the option to stay here, or if you would like to, folding forward, you can place your hands or elbows on a block and just tuck the chin towards the chest and release here. If you can, prop the head on a block or a bolster. Just finding some relaxation in the upper body. Try to keep the legs and feet active though, kneecaps and toes pointing up towards the sky. Breathing into the backs of the legs here, the outer hips. And again, we're cooling down, so just let your body soften into these poses. We're going to come into Janu Shirshasana next. So bend the right leg, bringing the foot into the inner left thigh. Inhale, arms extend, and as you exhale, bring the left hand towards the left leg and reach the right arm up overhead. Taking a nice side bend, extending through the right side of the body. Chest and heart are open. And as you exhale, maybe deepen here, holding, breathing. Come on up with an inhale. We'll change sides. So right leg extends, left leg bends. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, right hand to right leg. Left arm sweeps up overhead. And as you exhale, deepen as is comfortable, getting an opening through the left side of the body, keeping the left shoulder grounded down away from the ear. Belly is soft. Inhale, come up to seated. We're going to bring our feet into Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. Take a wider stance with the feet, so separate the heels a little further away from the pelvis. Hands behind, open the heart, take a big breath in. An option to stay here, or with your exhale, come into a fold using a block or a prop as you need. And just get comfortable again in the upper body. The head and neck are relaxed, belly is soft. Feet are actively pressing together, and the outer hips are wrapping outward towards the earth. Find your breath here, relax, finding ease and softness where you can. And then with an inhale, we're going to come up to seated, set any props off to the side. Coming into Gomukhasana, we're going to start with the right leg bent and step the left foot to the outside of that leg, and then start to walk the left foot over towards your right hip, stacking the knees on top of each other. So the feet are going to be in opposite directions, knees are stacked. You want to make sure that both sitting bones are grounded firmly onto the earth here, and you're not sitting on either of the heels. Start with the hands tented behind the hips, lifting through the heart. Allow the hips to soften into this pose. It's an intense opening for the outer hips, so breathe into it. Again, option to stay lifted, or if you would like to deepen, fold. Just make sure the sitting bones stay planted on the earth. We're going to be here for a few more breaths, just allowing the body to open into the pose. With every breath, imagine going deeper, growing softer, more grounded. And then with an inhale, bring the hands behind you, lift the knees towards chest, and we're going to change sides. So this time the left knee is going to bend under, right foot steps to the outside of that thigh, and then keep heel toeing the right foot over towards the left hip. Feet are wide, sitting bones are grounded. Especially make sure that right hip is planted on the earth and not on the heel. Hands tented behind the hips, lift through the heart. Grow longer in the front of the body. Let the outer hips soften down. And then if you would like to deepen, maybe walk the hands forward into a fold. Pick the variation of this pose that will help you soften into the opening. So send your breath to sensation. Notice where you feel the opening happen. Stay present to it. Inhale, hands behind, lift knees towards your chest, and then extend the legs out long in front of you. Just give them a little wiggle. Releasing the hips, rocking ankles, or even rocking the hips side to side. Good. We're going to make our way into Shavasana next. You're welcome to take any last minute poses or stretches that you like, maybe hugging knees into chest once you're on your back and rocking side to side, giving the low back a little bit of a massage. And then start to extend the legs out. Feet are as wide as the mat, arms out to the sides, palms face up. In my case, I'm going to roll onto the right side and stay there for the duration of Shavasana, but pick the pose that works best for your body and where you are right now. We're going to be here for a few minutes, really allowing yourself to find complete and total relaxation. So take a big breath in through the nose and a huge open mouth exhale out. One more big breath in and open mouth exhale out. Let everything go. Let all effort and tension release. Just allowing your body to find more ease and to soak up the benefits, the opening, the strength building that you've created through your practice. And if at any point your mind starts wandering or you get caught up in thought, just return your awareness back to the breath, to that steady flow in and out, to that subtle rhythm of our lives. Soften into that rhythm. As you're ready, start to bring gentle movement into the fingers and toes. If you're on your back, gently make your way onto one side in a fetal position, taking a big breath in and a big breath out. With an inhale, press the palms into the earth, rising up, coming into a gentle seated position, crossing the legs, maybe grabbing a block or a bolster to prop up the hips if that will be more comfortable. And then lengthen the spine here, bring the hands into the lap. Return to breath, so big inhale through nose and big exhale out. Bring the hands to the heart, bow the head forward. Just take a moment to close out your practice, to honor your body, mind, and heart. Thank you for joining me. Namaste to you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.